like this massive embroidery machine right next to me, this is the new Bernina E16 Pro, which is a 16 needle embroidery machine. It's got so many cool features built into it, and it's perfect for any professional needs that you might need, or even for home sewing. So, of course, the machine has 16 needles built in, and you might notice that the tension system is a little bit different. It's their new ActiFeed tension, where when you're threading, you disengage and re-engage the tension as you go through. It also has this nice, beautiful 10.1-inch color touchscreen, which has lots of features and capabilities built into it. So, some of the things that I really like about it would be like this button here. That moves the hoop into position if you want to do applique. So if you're doing the back of a Letterman jacket or even just an applique project in general, it's nice and easy. It moves the hoop out of the way of the needle so that you can do your cutting right here on the fabric, which is really nice. And when you're done, you just press that button back and it shoves it back into place for you. You can see I've already started a design on here, but I wanted to show you guys how fast it stitches at the 1400 stitches per minute. But there's a couple of other things that I really like. There is a little laser pointer, which if you see, it shows me exactly where my needle is about to drop on the design, so that if disaster struck, I can make sure that the placement is where I want it to be, which it's exactly where my last little stitch was, so it's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and toggle that off. It also has this wiper feature, and what that does is when you thread your needles, it tucks those threads out of the way for you. The inclusions on this machine are absolutely bonkers as well. So you'll notice that it's on this nice stand here. That stand is included in the price of the machine. How awesome is that? Not to mention, it comes with oodles of hoops and different types of hoops. So of course, we've got the one that I'm stitching on. It comes with an even bigger one that's about 15 by 16 inches. But it also comes with some great other frames, such as a set of circular hoops, which these are great for any of the sports things that you might be doing. I like to think it's really good for like shoulders, or for logos, or even children's onesies. This is a perfect size for doing that sort of thing, and there's multiple sizes that come with it. It also comes with one of my personal favorites, which would be the Mighty Hoops. So the Mighty Hoops are actually a magnetic frame that clip together for those hard to hoop items. So for example, this one is a little kid's t-shirt. I've already marked so I can use my laser to point exactly where I want it to be, but all it's attached by is the magnet on the inside. So it makes it nice and easy, and with the cylindrical shape down here, when I put this into the machine, I can just put it through there versus having to hoop and do a song and dance in order to get the t-shirt done. The best part too is if you are looking to do embroidery professionally, it comes with 2 hat frames. So that way, while the machine is stitching on one hat, you can be hooping another one. So it really does have a lot of capability for you built into one machine with lots and lots and lots of extra accessories included in the first price, which is fantastic. But with it stitching at 1400 stitches per minute, it's hard to believe it until you see it. So I wanted to show you what that looks like. So we're already set up. Oh, before we start stitching, there's one more thing I'd like to point out on this machine too. This machine has this little setting right here. And if I press that, I can tell it how thick of fabric I'm stitching on. So if I'm doing baseball caps, if I'm doing really puffy jackets, I can adjust it, and the machine will kind of move your presser foot pressure to the right height for you so that it does accommodate for the pile of what you're doing. So I'm going to move it back down to 0. Well, 1 technically. Nope, 0. Because I'm stitching on just a layer of cotton, a layer of stabilizer. And then I'm just going to press go. And you'll get to see how fast this puppy goes. And then the thread cutter happens so fast you don't even know it happened. And now it's ready for the next one. All right, so that's just a quick glimpse of how fast this guy goes. If you're interested in playing with this machine, right now we do have a floor model here in our Aurora store and in our Colorado Springs store at Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum. Once again, I'm Megan. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have fun playing and exploring on the new Bernina E16 Pro.